where the best brains should work. IIT, we are very happy, and I will like to see that this research in this area has to really go in the next 5 to 10 years. Many PhD students, because our best people are in the engineering or in medicine. They have to come together. And artificial intelligence is very important, because Dr. Garu can talk about artificial intelligence. He is a Python programmer, he is a medical doctor, he is a surgeon, he works on quantum principles and also the classical principles, and he works on electrophysiology. It's amazing, and it's better to see what he doesn't work, and I am not able to find many words. But this question is, we don't have too many Dr. Ravi Shankars, and I'm very sorry to say that acceptability is also very different. So on what basis you will validate Ayurveda? Do you have a pramanas for which you can validate Ayurveda? It's not there. So the question now is, we will have to bring in our mathematics, our language, linguistic skills, Sanskrit, along with the analytical, medical and engineering principles. How do you make your preparation is extremely important.
ఈ పాలిసైంటిఫిక్ ఇంటిగ్రేటివ్, బికాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ క్వశ్చనింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ ఇంటిగ్రేటింగ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. రీజనరేటివ్, మన డాక్టర్ గారు చెప్పినప్పుడు, డాక్టర్ రవిశంకర్ గారు, దే ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు రీజనరేట్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ డెడ్ organs, which is very, very difficult with modern thing. If it is dead, it is dead. So regenerative systems medicine. This medicine, like systems medicine, is integrating everything. It's like systems biology. You need to understand. అందువల్ల మన నాడిలో తీసుకుంటే ఇప్పుడు డాక్టర్ పాలి అనేది ఒక 10 నిమిషాల దీంతో కెమికల్ మన యాక్టిగ్రఫీ మోడల్స్తో ఈ నాడిలో వీ కెన్ గెట్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 27 సిగ్నల్స్ వరకు వస్తాయి. దాని నుంచి చేసి మన 42 ఆర్గన్స్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయి, దాని ఎఫెక్ట్ ఎలా ఉంది, మీ తత్వం ఏంటి, మీ శరీర తత్వం ఏంటి, అది ఎలా మారుతుంది, మీకు ఎటువంటి ఫుడ్ కావాలి, ఎటువంటి ఫుడ్ మంచిది, ఎటువంటి ఫుడ్ మంచిది కాదు, ఎలా నడుచుకోవాలి, ఇదంతా ఒకటే సిస్టంలో వస్తుంది. అండ్ విచ్ కెన్ బి కంటిన్యూస్లీ మానిటర్డ్. దిస్ ఇస్ అ గ్రేట్ బిగినింగ్, అండ్ వీ నీడ్ టు స్పెండ్ మోర్ అండ్ మోర్ ఎఫర్ట్ ఇన్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ డైరెక్షన్. 50 సీట్ల నుంచి ఇది ఒక 4 నెలలు ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్ ఉంటుంది, తర్వాత 4 నెలలు సెకండ్ పార్ట్ ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకంటే ఈ కోర్సు మేము మాకు నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ప్రొఫెసర్ రాజగోపాల్ ఈజ్ ఎ పర్సన్ వేర్ వీ విల్ ట్రై టు ask a very reputed organization to conduct their own course.
World is moving like that, so we have to compete with each and every one. So we cannot stand, we cannot stop, we cannot halt, so we have to run fast. So for that we should be energized, and we don't have time because of our professional approach and because of the commitment and because of the fast moving world. We cannot stop because we are ill. So we have to be hale and healthy. So this device, because in Polisetty was telling about this device, I was also, because nowadays everything is mechanized and we are going to compete with the technology. When we tell a diagnosis to a patient, it's very difficult to practice also nowadays. My husband is a nephrologist, and when Shetty told about it is useful in the end stage diseases, I am very happy because I have seen my sir's patient coming with end stage renal disease. I have seen the patients as child and evolving in a very shorter period, tarnishing their health, then undergoing transplants. So when he told it is useful in the end stage diseases also, I am very happy because in a lighter sense I used to say, when transplants are done, a nephrologist is happy when he celebrates his son's daughter's birthday, no. When he celebrates his anniversary, no. When his birthday, no. But he is the most happiest person when he sees the first drop of urine coming from the transplanted kidney. That only makes him the happiest person. Because the patients are suffering from the end-stage renal disease. They wouldn't have urinated for longer times. Mostly they were on dialysis. When such instruments are helpful even in the end-stage diseases, it's motivated me to come here. And apart from that, because he is also a medical professional, because it is very he told one word, strong word, scientific approach. That is very much needed. So as a doctor, when we recommend any traditional medicine, even my husband won't allow me to take. Because he used to take, now we don't know what it is, then it may strain your kidney. So scientifically, if you prove that these all things are there, this technology is used, then the patients will be more confident in using it than blindly given this is a traditional medicine, it's very good. Our words won't help. Our research only will help. So why I wanted to come here, because he is doing it in a scientific manner with good research. So we cannot say, because when we go to an exhibition, everyone will tell, no, this instrument will reduce diabetes. If you walk with this chappal, your blood pressure will go away. And if you wear this cap, you will hair will grow. So such type of instruments and all we have seen scientifically. But he himself a cardiology practitioner.
And this machine which he has developed can make that classification of the body, that which body type you belong to, and what is the imbalance that body is suffering, what kind of food you should be taking, or what kind of medicine you should be taking to correct that imbalance, to restore body back to its healthy character.
ఇప్పుడు ఆయుర్వేదంలో చాలా రకాల వాటికి పరిష్కారాలు ఉన్నాయి, కానీ ఈ అలోపతి మీద అలవాటు పడడంతో వాటిని ఇగ్నోర్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఏ సైన్స్ అన్నా గొప్పదే. సో అలోపతితో వెస్ట్రన్ మెడిసిన్తో ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేయడం వల్ల ఒక పర్ఫెక్షన్ అనేది వస్తుంది. సో మోడీ గారు కూడా ప్రధానమంత్రి ఇవాళ చెప్తున్నారు, నెక్స్ట్ మెడికల్ సీట్లలో ఎవరైతే భర్తీ అవుతారో కాలేజీలలో వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఇంటిగ్రేటెడ్ మెడిసిన్ చదవాలి, ఆయుర్వేద హోమియో ఇవన్నీ కలిపి వారు ఒక క్యారిక్యులం తయారు చేస్తున్నారు. సో ఈ రెండు కూడా భారతదేశాన్ని ఈ రోగాల నుంచి బయటపడేస్తాయని చెప్పి నమ్ముతున్నాం. సో రవిశంకర్ పోలిశెట్టి గారికి అభినందనలు.
Well, awfully delighted to be here with you this morning. Thank you so much for this privilege to share some of my thoughts with you. So, first of all, if I may take the opportunity of congratulating Ayurveda Ratan, Dr. Ravi Polisetty, for organizing this very well time-deserved meeting, to bring like-minded people together, to share his success, to share his vision, to share his joy and his passion with the work that he's doing. And I'm very pleased that I had the privilege and the pleasure to invite Dr. Polisetty to the Houses of Parliament here in London about 2 years back, when he gave his maiden speech in the Parliament here on the work, on the fabulous work that he's doing in India, and also here with us in the UK and everywhere else. So, this great scope of his vision, to promote scientific Ayurveda and the digital technology, that he is so much passionate about. I think it's about a time that there was a knee jerk, in the Ayurveda fraternity for something new to come through, something like this. And so it's a most welcome step in the right direction, as what we see that from Europe here. It's very welcome.
Ravi Shankar Garu, being a person coming from allopathy background and a good cardiologist, cardiac surgeon, and performed many cardiac surgeries at various centers in India and abroad, and has been popular among the medical circles, both in Ayurveda and allopathy medical sciences in India and world over, and has been inventor of a wonderful instrument by Dr. Wally that shows the scientist in Dr. Ravi Shankar Garu. So he's multiple personalities in Ayurveda and in allopathy, both. That is modern medical science. I have seen him representing many aspects of in-depth concepts of Ayurveda, and I have seen a scientist in him, and the scientific work he has done in modern medical science, having published so many papers in 18 years of his work in Ayurveda, representing many dioceses and giving guest lectures, a number of lectures on various topics of Ayurveda and modern medical science. Many research works he has done. So, a versatile doctor I have seen belonging to both systems of medicine. It is a rare combination we have ever seen in Ayurveda or in allopathy medical science. The greatest thing I have seen that he has mastered the Nadi Pariksha, the Ashtasthana Pariksha, Nadi, Malamutra, Jiva, Shabda, Drigakriti. These are the Ashtasthana Parikshas propounded by Mahasi Susruta. So, Dr. Polisetty Ravi Shankar Garu has mastered the Nadi Pariksha, and he could see what is happening in 7 tissues of the body, and he could measure the tridoshas, how they are causing the imbalance in the body just by seeing the nadi. That is amazing thing and wonderful is insight into the patient's body, and coming out with the diagnosis what has happened, and how nicely he balances the doshas and dhatus by administering proper medications. The medicines also prepared by himself, by his own methodology and his own technique and his own intuition. He has prepared the great medicines which are now proved and giving great results to the patients. And without giving any trouble to the patient, he is bringing up them.
So my best wishes for this introduction of this device, and I'm really very happy. An allopathy doctor is associated with this because we are all research oriented. We won't accept when somebody say no, this will cure this, then we will see what all the constituents in that medicine and what is the research activities, how many papers presented and how many publications. After that only we accept a medicine. So I'm really very happy because it's a era of pandemic. We cannot say we have get rid of the pandemic. We may face some pandemics also. Nowadays also virus is circulating here and there. So such approach is needed, and the Vada Pitta Kaba, because which is incorporated in our natural way of life. So only I laud this device. I'm really very happy, and as I said, it should be useful to the human, and that is my wish. Thank you so much.
Ravi Shankar has came out with a pattern of cleansing the body. At the same time, he is doing the suppressive treatment. That is Shamana and Shodhana Chikitsas simultaneously is doing. It is a really a greatest thing ever invented by anybody in Ayurveda medical science. I have not seen such a new thing has come up in the form of Dr. Polisetty Ravi Shankar Garu's technique of elimination and at the same time doing the Shamana, that is suppression of the dosha, and balancing them without giving any trouble to the patient, and applying proper Pathya, Apatya, Ahara, Vihara, Kalpana, and advice to the patient. And he clubs with yoga and pranayama also appropriately whenever patient requires it. And gradually patient is makes a journey towards cure. That
Studied and taught on the levels of and standards of IIT. That what is now, the dream has now come true. So in this way, it is a real blessing for Ayurveda to persons like Dr. Polisetty Ravi Shankar has come into light, and now Ayurveda as the yoga has become global. The Ayurveda is going to become global, especially post-COVID. We have seen the Ayurveda is now rising among all the Ayurveda hospitals. Now we are seeing the patient cadre is increasing and people are coming towards Ayurveda. And at such a time, Dr. Polisetty Ravi Shankar, with his great abilities of making two traditions to come together, and is a conglomeration of understanding of not only these two traditions, but he is a master in. So first we have to know our system first, scriptures, we have to study them and work as it is on the patients and see the results. Unfortunately, the British government in 1833 banned all Gurukulas and stopped the education of Ayurveda and Gurukulas and started establishing modern allopathic hospitals and colleges. From that onwards, we lost.
How the Bharat is moving towards the preventive medicine. Shetty would have thought, I won't be having any practice in cardiology, so I will move towards this. So it will be easy for me to approach. So because the world is moving like that, we have to, it's innovative, because our Honorable Prime Minister, as he says, we have to reach 5 trillion economy by 2025. So when everyone asked him, how you are setting such a hard target, then he tells, Always set a very hard target, move towards it. You will be successful. So he has set a very hard target, very difficult target. But because of the research activities, and you have to make them believe that you are correct in your invention. That is only my request.
To talk about Dr. Ravi Shankar Polisetty garu, probably one of the extraordinary brains in India right now, an extremely talented and gifted person, and his way of understanding a different angle makes us always curious to know what kind of approach he is trying to make us to understand Ayurveda. This is amazing for Ayurvedic science and even future generations to know the angle which is approaching, make us to understand, to make the Ayurveda more modernized, in sense not without disturbing the basic concept of Ayurveda. It's very important for the future generations. And invention of device, Dr. Poli, very new instrument he has designed, helping people to get their complete blood picture and getting their diet regimen. It's the biggest thing in the history of medical field. It's an amazing achievement by Dr. Ravi Shankar garu, and we wish him all the success in his future endeavor. And we are always there to support him for all the projects which he is doing for the welfare of the humanity and serving the human culture as it is. And we wish him again from bottom of my heart, the entire team of European Ayurveda Academy and Ayurveda Academy from London, UK, and entire European countries which are working all these years. On behalf of them, I congratulate, and I wholeheartedly once again wish him all the success.
Namaste. First of all, I would like to express my deep gratitude, thanks to Dr. Polisetty Ravi Shankar ji, whom I knew from UK in the Parliament, and as well as connecting with so many years into the European Parliamentary meetings as well. And Sir was kind enough me to add in his own thoughts and for Ayurveda into the global oneness. Because this is the time of integration, we all know. Ever after our beloved Prime Minister Modi ji has started separate Ayush ministry from 2014 onwards, the efforts to recognize Indian knowledge systems is on. And we, from the different fields of expertise, and all these professionals to unite for the global traditional integrative medicine and healthcare. From the WHO point of view, a big collaboration. Bharat is now the hub for all, the leader for all these traditional systems of health and wellness. So from the wellness into the well-beingness, as a specificity, our Bharat and cultural diversity with the wisdom and knowledge and experience. And this is the time for this real translational research should take place from the enormous, endless, timeless principles of the wellness and the wisdom where the Vedic tradition has already given for us. And I knew personally Dr. Polisetty Ravi Shankar ji from the Sai's Krupa from Puttaparthi, and I knew all the stories, and he is the one who is the real incarnation into the embodiment of this modern society to take this wisdom from all the way from the Russia, from the history of medicine. And when he found the Aurabhra Tantra, Paushkalavata Tantra, apart from the Sushrutas and so many surgical treatises being written, and all hidden treasures in the Sanskrit are being excavated, and his timeless dedication from Canada to USA as a busy practitioner never looked for his own life, and he committed for the Bharat and the nation. Despite his contributions towards the Russia was imminent, a greater opportunities, but he left and wanted to serve for our Bharatavani, our motherland. That is nothing but the Sai's blessings, and I bow with this great honor towards him. So now we are now at this moment, I say it, just I was discussing with our IIT professional sir, Shastri sir, and in the meantime I was talking about the dualistic perspectives, because dualism is the two sides of the one coin, is the reality. And it is written in Ayurveda from the beginning, Sarvam eva hi kalu vividam, satcha satcha, sat asatcha, tasya pariksha chaturvida, aptopadesha pratyaksha anumana yuktischeti. The process is already being given for us. Only thing is to decode it and translate it, interpret it, and then implement it. Into the P4 medicine, from the predictive level, into the preventative level, into the personalized level, and then to the participatory level. This is what the P4 medicine. And of course, the conventional school of thoughts, they are trying to understand our principles, and they are expoundingly into the personalized medicine, to the functional medicine, to the gut medicine, and so many terminologies they are trying to put into the lifestyle medicine, and then trying to integrate into the health. But we have to acknowledge the word Ayurveda. I feel ashamed if it is not, the Ayurveda word is not used. This is because timeless, endless science is only known as Ayu. Because whereas a part of living, this is Ayu. And me, Ayu. What is my span of life? Individual species having their own Ayus. And collectively, this Ayu of this breathing planet has this tremendous wealth of wisdom to live harmoniously from the physical level, physiological, psychological, spiritual level of a body. So there is a huge sense of interpretation from the source of Ayu as an Ayurveda, the wisdom, the Vedas, the knowledge, as being given for us by our sages. So we have to rightly understand it and interpret it and translate it and implement it. This is the process when it is said in Charaka, Samanyancha Visheshancha Gunan Dravyani Karmacha Sabhavayancha Tajñatva Tantrokta Vidhimastita. The order Vidhi, the order is being defined. And this is the way the translation should be. When it is said Samanya is generosity, generality. It is equality. We are all human beings as an equal, as an identity. Nobody can say that we are not human beings among the beings of this planet Earth. And this oneness, when it comes to the qualitative life, because we have 5 senses, and every human being, irrespective of ethnic variations in the globe, is the same. We have the same stomach. And then understanding this, the digestive power of the stomach, of the gut medicine, gut liver, brain axis, everyone has the generality into the point of the taste. And based on these taste diversities, if it is 4 tastes accepted in conventionally, they added 2 tastes and its validation from Ayurveda point of view, making the Shadra Sopeta Ahara. Ekarasabhyaso Durbalakaranam, Sarvarasabhyaso Balakaranam. Applying these principles, everybody likes the Indian curry taste. In London, if you see, every corner is an Indian taste. So why don't we, the taste identifying the food as a medicine is the biggest Ayush Ahara, which can be restoring back into the health preventative aspect of it. So there is much to add into I don't know, we don't have much time. There are so many speakers to speak on. Thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you one and all. Let's be together. Jai Bharat.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries from Ayush, NEMA representatives, distinguished guests, and dear participants. It is with immense pride and privilege that I welcome you all to 2 Tradition, 1 Science, the PRISM Paradigm, an initiative dedicated to shaping the future of integrative healthcare. Today, at the heart of innovation here at T-Hub, we celebrate the coming together of 2 powerful streams of healing, Ayurveda and modern medicine. Through the lens of polyscientific, regenerative, integrative system medicine or PRISM. This platform is more than a conference. It's a movement towards a new healthcare era where tradition meets technology, philosophy meets practice, and science meets compassion as we explore the intersection of regenerative systems, digital healthcare, and interdisciplinary collaboration. We affirm our shared mission to create a holistic, evidence-based approach to human well-being. I extend my heartfelt thanks to Sai Ganga Penakia Limited, NIMA, and all our collaborators from Ayush and academia for making this vision a reality. A special thanks to IIT Hyderabad and Clinisol for making this event possible. Together, we are all laying the foundation for a transformative path. On that, we empower practitioners, researchers, and innovators alike. Thank you, Anand.
We congratulate Ravi Shankar Garu for launching I-PRISM pose, and we appreciate all the team of Ravi Shankar Garu for joining with I-PRISM. Tony NIMA always supports for the all the upcoming doctors to join with the I-PRISM. I congratulate Ravi Shankar Garu. Thank you.